Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about Tesla lies. But are they lies? Or maybe, is it just that most people have no idea of how hard something is to get done, including the CEO of a company? It's just as simple as that. Oh, we want it done tomorrow. Oh, we can dig it up and get it done tomorrow. Well, I just finished building a garage, and let me tell you, the garage pad had to go in. That took a while. Oh, it couldn't get done in one day. The guy couldn't show up with the backhoe, dig the hole, put in the retaining wall, make it nice and smooth, put the rebar in, the gravel in, and then the concrete truck had to show up. Well, it didn't show up the same day. It showed up the next day. All the concrete had to be poured. The guy had to smooth it out, get it done, put the lip on. And then we had to wait 2 days before we could do anything. And then we had to build the garage. Well, how many people? Let's get 12 people built in a while. That's too many people. It took a while. Did we get it done in a week? Yes, we got it done in a week. 7 days, working every day. Got that garage done. So it can be done. So here I am to talk about Tesla lies, but I don't think they're lies. I think everyone else out there is saying Tesla's done this. But no, they haven't done it. Are they working on it? Yeah, they're working on it. So, let's get the reading glasses on and figure out what's going on here. So the number one lie that's going around right now, because I know everyone else wants to talk about what happened on Friday, but is the Cybertruck. Cybertruck was announced in April of 2019. It is now 2022, almost the end of the year, and there is no Cybertruck to be found. There's no this big thing towing an F-150 down the road, a little front-wheel drive F-150, not even a 350 of the same weight. But hey, everyone ran out there and said, look, I can tow, I can tow. Who cares if you can tow? First things first about the Cybertruck. Is it a lie? No, they're going to make it. 3.5 years. We'll have it next year, or we'll have it 2020. No. Everyone just jumps on the bandwagon. They don't understand. A truck that is going to be used as a truck, not the Rivian R1T, that is not a truck. That's an adventure vehicle that you can kind of haul things around a little bit. But that's not a truck. It looks like a truck. It's like them Honda things. Those aren't trucks. People think they are, but they're really not. They're just big SUVs. They're like an El Camino, but bigger. Anyways, let's get back to the Cybertruck. Number one lie on the internet, there is no Cybertruck. Oh, we got the Cybertruck Owners Club. Oh, we got the Cybertruck, I'm going to get one. Oh, we got this. It's going to be a game changer. Well, the game changer is the F-150 Lightning, and if Ford gets its crap together next year, 250,000 of those will come out, and if they constantly increase that production by 50%, which is almost impossible to do, I don't know how they're going to do it. Supply chain's not there. I mean, they won't be able to get handles. It's not about chips. It's about handles. So with the Cybertruck, what do we have? Doesn't exist. Can't go buy one. Certainly not for $29,000. And I bet you as a truck, my Lightning will destroy it. And I'm not talking 0 to 100. But every other thing we use a truck for, the Cybertruck will not compete. Maybe the highest trim level that they make, maybe it'll compete. But they're going to say, and everyone else is going to say, oh, it's great, and it's not. Ugly, it'll be a lot smaller. It'll have LFP batteries. Nothing wrong with that. But it's not going to be what you think it is. So 3 years and going. $29K starting price for a Cybertruck. Not a chance. Add $30,000 to that. I don't think there'll be anything under $59,000. In the US, where I live, double it. Just how it goes. So there's the number one lie that everyone talks about, but it's not a lie. It's a misconception that, hey, we have a cup. Well, they have a cup, but there's a hole in the bottom, and there's no handle, and there's no liquid in it. But I need something with liquid in it and can use to drink like this. Bear coffee. Because I'm filming this during the Bear game. Then, so the Cybertruck, is it a lie? No, but it's a misconception, and all we hear every day that it's going to happen. Even the Wall Street people keep talking about it. I don't, look at their production. There's a Tesla dealership right over there. I know it's not called a dealership, it's called a service center. 5 blocks from my house, and I have to drive by it if I want to go anywhere every day. And let me tell you, there is anywhere between 2 and 4 transports waiting to unload stuff in the month of September. 2 to 4. There were some days they were piling the cars on the lawn. Go over there today. It's October. They're all gone. So, Cybertruck's the number 1 lie. Number 2 lie, 4680 batteries. First of all, when the 4680 battery came out, I was excited. I took a look at that and took the information on that, especially the technical information that nobody wants to talk about, that 95% of the population doesn't understand. All the people making videos about 4680 don't even know how they work. But I will tell you this. Is it in mass production? No. Can they mass produce it? No. Not to make 1 million vehicles a year. Are they making 4680 batteries with no cobalt? Yes. They are. Are they selling cars with 4680 batteries? Yes, they are. And Tesla's making the number 1 mistake that all car companies make. Some MBA or some guy's got the CEO's ear and says, you don't need to go that far. Cut down the range. Save on some batteries. Make more cars. And Tesla's already started to do this. They were the leaders in range, 550 to 600 kilometers. And because remember, when it's cold, you'll lose a lot of that range. Talk to anyone that's owned one for any length of time, where it gets cold, and woo-hoo-hoo, there's a reason they own 2 cars. There's a reason I haven't sold my gas-powered truck yet. Winter's coming. I have not driven my electric truck in the wintertime. I have no idea how it'll perform at minus 25. And it gets minus 25 for months where I live. Months. So, 4680s. Nope. No mass production. No 4680s in Model 3s. No 4680s in Cybertrucks. No, there are no Cybertrucks. There are no, come on. They're not mass producing this. There's a reason they're not mass producing this. They have figured out how to make it. And then they scaled it up a little bit, got it going a little faster, and it started to work. And they didn't have their failure rate of how many batteries did not work with it. For every 1 million batteries you make, how many don't work? This is very important. So they have not scaled this up to the point where they can run enough batteries through to make 4680s and all the Model Ys and Model 3s. They just haven't done it. There are some out there, yes. Are there some Texas-built ones? Yes. Will people want them? Absolutely. When it comes to the car market right now, it is the most... You remember this, people. Write this down and remember this. Never has there been a time where a used car, after it's got 50,000 kilometers on it, sells for the exact same price that someone bought it for. It's a car. This does not happen. Get out the salsa and the chips. Where's my Tostitos? I need some Tostitos because, in my homemade salsa, which turned out woo-hoo. So, they're working on it. So is it a lie? No. Is it happened? No. So when you see a headline about 4680, I'm telling you right now, they're at least another year away from actually getting the production. Can they make the batteries? Yes. Mass produce? No. I say another year, if not year and a half. Next up, Texas and Berlin. These gigafactories are going to be made in 18 months like they did in Shanghai. What a load of crap. As of the filming of this video, Texas has been under construction now for 815 days. That's right, they broke down 815 days ago, and they are not mass producing any cars. They are not mass producing any trucks. They are not mass producing any Tesla bots. They're not mass producing anything. Are they? Do they have a production line? Are they making vehicles? Yes, they are. But they're not making 500,000 vehicles a year. I bet you the end of 2024. No. 23. No. I don't think they'll get up to a 500,000 run rate until the end of 24. This is just logistics, people, and this has nothing to do with anything else. That your expectation is that this factory will produce 500,000 cars a year by the end of 2022, which everyone talks about. Nope, not happening. Just can't be done. Berlin, same thing, under construction. It's going to be producing 500,000 cars a year by the end of 2022. Nope, not going to be producing 500,000 cars by the end of 2022. Will it produce 500,000 cars by the end of 2023? Well, I think they're going to concentrate on Model Ys there and nothing else. And if they do that, yes, they will accomplish that. So they're producing what? 30,000, 50,000 cars a year out of that factory right now because it's not complete. There's drone footage of everything everywhere. You can tell. So the shell of the building is up and it's painted. There's no way production inside there is happening. And they got to hire everybody. So, gigafactories don't get done in 2 years, and it's not some magical thing that happened in China. Even China production didn't get to where they are now. That factory's been completed for 3 years before they got to 1 million run rate, because that's pretty much where they're going to be this year next, is 1 million run rate. Well, great. Well, they got the shell up and started producing cars. Like, come on, people. Is it a lie? No. Misinformation, or I should say excitement that something will be achieved tomorrow when you really know it's the end of the year. Next up, the Tesla bot. And I saved this for last because that just happened and I've never seen some of my favorite people that produce videos go bonkers. I mean bonkers. What is wrong with you people? Oh, Tesla brought, and from a technical point of view, okay, what they brought out, that thing, this was the most painful 3 hours of my life. I mean, seriously. That thing that they came out with all those engineers and everything that walked across the stage and stopped and picked something up. I'm telling you right now, it almost fell over 6 times. Very close. 2, they do not have a working robot. 3, the battery pack that's inside there, from the information that I can gather, and this is pure speculation, hour. I'll give you 60 minutes. I don't even think they have more than 60 minutes, to be honest with you. 3, there's a reason that this will not be done in the timeline that Mr. Musk talked about. 3 to 5 years. This will not happen. They will not have a working anything for anybody to go out there and do work for somebody, or replace a job, or change how the world's going, or work a factory floor. Okay? This will not happen. Oh, can they train it to go like this? Pick something up, put it down. Pick something up and put it down. Can they program it to do that? Well, they already have that. So of course they can. But what they talked about, let me be clear. And there's one reason that it is not going to happen in the time frame that they're talking about. And that's called processing speed. There's something that people have to understand. And the same thing goes for the full self-driving, and the Tesla bot is all in one. Processing speed. So, you need to do these things and you need to process them. Our brains work 1,000 times faster than a computer. Just some brains know more things. There is no way in 3 to 5 years this Tesla bot's going to be out there doing anything. Is it a lie? No. They're working on it. Are they going to get it done? 10 years? The same goes for full self-driving. I put it all in with the Tesla bot. Full self-driving does not exist in any way. The fact that someone pays $15,000 for full self-driving should have their head checked. They do not have full self-driving, and they will not have it by the end of the year. And it's not because of programming, even though they got rid of the FLIR camera in the Tesla, and they got to bring it back. Because you know what? The car has to drive better than a human, and just working on cameras isn't going to work, and they know it. They don't want to know it, but they know it. Anyways, that's just me. Prediction. So why do we not have full self-driving? You can get in a Tesla. You can get in one, head out onto the highway. Let's pick Highway 2 heading to Edmonton. And the lines are painted. You set your cruise control, and you can go to sleep if it would let you. And I'm telling you, it would drive down that highway. As long as you didn't get into a funky construction zone or something and didn't know what was happening, where it would just pull over and stop. It wouldn't hit anything, it would just stop. Then you'd have to wake up and figure out what was going on. It would drive you all the way to Edmonton. Outskirts to outskirts. No problem. You could sleep the whole way. The only thing that would stop you is if, one, you weren't fully charged and didn't have enough battery, or there was some crazy, accident or construction zone. And I mean crazy, not just the normal slow down lane stuff. I mean something crazy where it would have to come to a complete stop. Then it would come to a complete stop and you'd have to wake up. But you will not get in an accident. And it does this better than anybody else. Is that FSD? No. Is it a lie? Well, not really. Does it do it? No. Are they working on it? Yeah. But please stop saying you're going to have full self-driving by the end of the year. And I personally think this California lawsuit, Tesla's in trouble. Because they've said for years now that their cars can drive themselves, and they cannot. And they are not level 3. What they're working on right now, even if they released it today to everybody, is not level 3 self-driving. It is not classified as level 3. And certainly not 4 or 5. And 5 is, let's get your head around this. You get in the car and it does not have a steering wheel. You punch where you want to go and it goes there. Period. No accidents, no phantom turning, no getting jerked, not your coffee spilling on you while you're drinking it. It drives you to where you want and parks in a parking stall. And you get out and go do your thing. And when you get back in, you go home and it brings you home. And wherever your home parking is, driveway, garage, whatever, you set that. And so it'll come back to that spot every time. There's a whole slew of things in full self-driving they haven't even addressed yet. When it gets to where you're going, how does it know where to park? Where is it going to park? Where is it going to drop you off? All those things. It doesn't do that. They haven't even programmed it. Landscape changes all the time. So full self-driving? No way. 2030. Best case scenario. Again, processing speed. They figured out how to do it. But those processors have to speed up. And they just don't have the speed right now. They've got the fastest ones on the planet. Just remember, every 2.5 years, your processing speed doubles. So, it needs to double again, and maybe double again. And then, the software can run fast enough, and the information can be processed fast enough that it can do what you want it to do. But it is not, repeat, not. Don't go out and buy Tesla stock because you think the Tesla bot's taking over in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. Don't do it because of that. The amount of money they make, and you want to do it, go do it. I personally don't own any. But those are my Tesla lies. And I just want to recap by saying, are they lies? No. I would say they're exaggerations. Is there truth in there? They're all true. Are they working on it? They're all working on it. Are there prototypes of everything? There is. Is billions of dollars being spent to make it happen? Yes. But it's not. So thank you for tuning in to this little rant about Tesla. And trust me, They're nowhere near what people think. Have yourself a great weekend, and I'll see you in the future.